Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to day 4 of our Return to You journey. It has been such an honor to connect with you over the last 3 days, and we are not even halfway through, which is incredibly exciting because we have so much more to experience together. Now, remember, the Return to You journey is a gentle, guided pathway towards reconnecting to yourself, maybe for the first time ever, for the first time in a really long time, or just a remembrance that you are always here. Now, today is all about introducing you to self healing by connecting the mind, the body, and the emotional spaces within. Through this, we're going to use some positive psychology and energetic awareness practices, really combining them together to help set you up on the best foot possible. So let's begin with the concept of self healing. Now, this is a transformative practice that each and every individual can do. Once you begin to start practice your self healing, you can really take hold and empower yourself. You'll be able to control your well being, create a greater foundation for lifelong growth and balance. And I'm going to talk about some reasons why it's incredibly powerful and important. My whole practice and basis is off of you can do everything on your own. While I'm a spiritual mentor and an emotional empowerment leader, I want to empower you to reclaim your personal powerful self-healing abilities. You have the ability to shift and focus inward, reminding you that you are not entirely reliant on external solutions or individuals. You can do everything within. You can do everything to keep you whole. So, I want to teach you how to trust your instincts, listen to your body, and take steps towards healing from within, which really starts to build your self confidence, incredible emotional empowerment, and resilience. With the ability to tap in and learn how to practice self healing modalities, not to worry, I will teach you how, but you begin to start feeling a sense of liberation when you learn how to heal yourself. You begin to address unprocessed emotions, learn how to truly tap into the core of them. We also take limiting beliefs and rewire and reprogram them. In any wounds that may be holding you back, we learn how to clear the spaces for emotional freedom, self acceptance, and a deeper sense of peace. With the ability to learn how to provide self healing for yourself, through it all, the purpose is to reconnect to your greatest soul self, your most authentic self, for fostering profound intimacy with inside of your own spiritual channels and energetic frequencies of your mind, your body, and your spirit. So, within this, our goal is to help peel away the layers of societal expectations, self doubt, and fear, which allows you to truly shine through. If you know me and you've been around for quite a while, one of my first programs that I launched was Shine Through, and I stand by it, and all of the teachings behind it are interwoven into my other programs. So, instead of constantly seeking external validation or solutions or relying dependently outside of yourself, I want to teach you how to begin to self heal, how to have more self awareness and mindfulness, helping you truly elevate your consciousness and create a harmonious relationship with yourself, helping you navigate through challenges with more grace, compassion, and clarity. So, in today's lesson, I'm going to begin to teach you how you can discover breaking cycles of dependency by learning how to truly heal yourself, reduce the dependency of others outside of you to fix you. There is nothing wrong with you. You are exactly where you're meant to be. And I can't wait to tell you and share with you and show you for yourself that you are so much greater than the circumstances around you. I want to show you that truly how to understand your own capacity to process and grow, making any external choices, an enhanced upliftment rather than a crutch. I do not want you to rely on anyone outside of yourself. So, not in this lesson and not in this program, but if you were to come into one of my one on one mentorship spaces, we really teach you discernment. We teach you how to connect to your intuitive self and tap in to your most innate divine channel. So, with this, inside of our practices today, we are going to really incorporate mindfulness, meditation, and start to have somatic awareness to truly deeply understand how the emotions manifest into physical. This can help us lead to healthier relationships with your body and improve physical and mental health, which, of course, all lead to empowering, transformational, self healing practices and being able to live a life that's aligned to your highest desires and potentials versus always trying to obtain more. You already have everything with inside of you. So, in this process, remember, it's a process, it's a practice. It does not happen overnight, but I'm going to help support you to lead into profound spiritual growth and a sense of higher purpose and alignment to your truest desires and your most innate realities that you desire. So, within this, let's get into today's practice. Our practice today is going to be mind body emotional connection. We're going to start to explore how emotions manifest in the body. Now, I always say it goes from mental, emotional, and then finally manifests into the body. So, we're going to learn how to start to incorporate energy awareness practices without focusing on chakras, without highlighting sensations, and without areas of tension or relaxation. Today, we're going to explore the powerful connection that you can already do because it's already within inside of you between your mind, your emotional state, and your body, the physical presence. So let's begin with a little bit of insight here on what I mean by this. Often our bodies carry emotions in subtle physical ways, especially when we haven't learned or have had the ability to fully process or release them. Recognizing this mind emotional body connection, and that's the way I want you to see it, through the mind, through the body, and then through the mind, through the emotions, and then through the body, right? So they're through the mind, the emotions, and then through the body. Getting tripped up on my words there. This is going to help us through the mind, through the emotions, through the body, to bring awareness to areas where we might feel emotions truly playing out that aren't even true to our situations or circumstance around us. However, they feel really real. So, let's start with the body first, and then we'll work our way out, right? As I just introduced you the other way around. So I want you to think of the body as a map that can reveal where emotions like sadness or anxiety or stress might be stored. For instance, you might feel tightness in the chest when you're feeling anxious, or tension in the shoulders when you're feeling stressed. So, when we can start to pay attention, and remember, this is bringing awareness in, this is starting to attune ourselves to having awareness. So, when we can pay attention to these signals, we can start to understand where emotional energy resides and begin to release it. So, as we start to attune ourselves to this awareness, to this self awareness, it's a practice. It doesn't happen overnight. Because we lived on autopilot for so long, we need to start tuning in and being a little more aware of the foundations for emotional well being, which will help us understand where and how these emotions show up in our body, which leads to us being emotionally empowered to care for ourselves more effectively. So, in energy awareness practices, it starts with acknowledging sensations without judgment, not trying to dive straight in and I call spiritually investigate or navigate what's going on, but by simply acknowledging these sensations without judgment allows us to experience emotions in a grounded, supportive way. As if we are a third party viewing, remote viewing, tuning in to what's going on without any attachments, without any judgment. So, today I'm super excited to introduce to you an activity and practice that I like to always begin with, which is called emotion mapping, which will help us connect these physical sensations, whether it's tightness in the chest or it's tension in the shoulder, to help us truly tune into these emotions. It may be other areas in our body that might be surprising and come up for you, but by beginning to explore these connections, we'll be able to gain insight into our bodies, how they hold certain emotions, places in which they hold them that we can begin to attune to, and most importantly and excitingly, we can release what we've created so that we can create space for peace, well being, and emotional empowerment to truly understand and to accept how we're feeling because we are truly human at the end of the day. So, meet me on over into the next video and let's start to learn this activity of how you can start and do your own emotion mapping. Now, this is going to be a guided participation to map motions physically within the body, noting what they are, where they feel, where you feel the sensations, and we can start to tune into them, understand what's connected for them emotionally, and how we can begin to release them. I'll see you on over into that next lesson and activity.